Hello, sweetie darlings. Welcome to the Cheeky Geek with Shavonna Tay, and I am Shavonna Tay. And we have the amazing Pat Brown with us.
I am amazing, and I am Pat Brown. One of those two always.
See, listen. Okay, so I'm a comedian. No, I'm not a comedian. I'm a comedy geek. So when you make me laugh, I'm going to laugh.
Oh, I love you.
So this is not like, ooh, like whatever, being a fangirl. I am, but I love to laugh.
I do too.
Laughter is great for the soul and for the heart. So I laugh. So y'all can get to know it if you want to. I'm laughing because Pat is funny, y'all.
That's wonderful that marriage equality passed, because now I get to marry the love of my life. Yeah, hell yeah. Ricky Martin. Hell yeah. In your face, evangelical Christians. In your face. Two gay people in love, and you can't stand it. You can't stand our love. Can't stand it. And I'll kiss my gay man in the mouth. I will. I'll kiss my gay man in the mouth. Because I love he. I will kiss my gay man in the mouth. I'll blow him too. I don't care. I'll blow him. I'll blow him. And I won't like it. I won't like it. I won't like it. And he won't like it either. Trust me, he won't like it. I know my skill set. He won't like it. But you know what? That's marriage. That's marriage. That's marriage. Do what you gotta do. That is marriage.
I do comedy, but I also enjoy comedy. My father, I think that was the best thing, one of the best things that they said about him when he passed was that he had a great laugh. And when my father laughed, you knew you had tapped into something really beautiful. It's just like it was almost like the inspiration is to make him laugh, because it was the laugh. And I have a hearty laugh too, and with my whole self.
You do.
And
Me too.
so he was the I guess the root of all that. So yeah, I love when people just let it go.
Oh, I do. That's why I sit in the back. If I do go to a comedy club, I'll sit in the
Hell
back.
no, sit your ass in the front.
Because I don't want to distract the comedian. It's a whole thing, and I want them to pick at me. Hey, you
If
talk
you're
too
laughing,
loud.
people, comedians just love that, because we feed off that energy. We feed off that laughter, and
Right.
then the eye contact when we see somebody that's laughing, really enjoying us.
Yeah.
It's like fuck the world. I'm sorry. Can we
Yeah,
cuss?
yes.
I'm like,
We are cuss positive here. Yes.
So we like, fuck the world. I am playing to these people that love me.
See,
They sitting up
that's
front.
me.
Yeah.
Me
So
and my
please
homies
do not
laugh.
sit in
But
the
I don't
back.
want to be like them pointing at me too. I don't want to be the person that be like, oh, look at her shirt, whatever, you know.
Oh, no. If most comics are savvy enough to understand that if a audience member is giving you all they can give in a positive way, then you don't do anything to ruin that.
Right.
Yeah. You don't make negative attention. You don't give them negative attention. You give them positive attention, or you just continue to you make them laugh to get more. Yeah.
So maybe they do that when they're like tanking or they're bombing on stage or something
That's when
like
they
that.
do it. Yeah,
maybe they
exactly.
do that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a way out. It's a cheap way out too.
It's funny though. If it's not me, it's funny.
I'm not a fan of that. I do, and this is what I do. If I can talk about you and you can laugh at what I say, then we both win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna try to do anything that is gonna offend you. I don't even like that personally. I don't like if we get in an argument. I don't like to really get confrontational unless, because when I'm gone, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you push my buttons, you are everything in the world to me, and I'm trying to kill your mama. Through my words.
Cheap shots and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. It's a dagger, because you took me there, and I don't even like to go there.
Right.
I'm like the bomb. Putting the finger on the bomb. I'm destroying everything in my path. I don't give. So I try not to go there. I try to be.
That's good. You try to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Yeah. I try to just be fun. I like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like fun is the thing that doesn't happen very often on purpose. Like people plan fun. Like we're going to go do this thing and we're going to have fun, right? But when you go to a comedy club, it's like, I guess it is sort of planned, but the whole point is to have fun when you're sitting there.
Right.
So I think everybody should be in that same vibe, and it doesn't always happen like that.
I always say, I used to start off with this. I was like, thank you for coming out to listen to some jokes, because apparently you don't have you can't do this at home. You
It's true.
can't laugh at home. So thank you for coming out. You used to get good responses too on that because it's the idea that we are paying for laughter, but that's how good laughter is. That's how good laughter that you'll pay for. The things that are really good and important, you give it up.
And it's late at night too.
Yeah, it's something about that, ain't it? Like it's very little that you can do late at night that seems like you don't get on the salacious side of things. Yeah, so
It's true.
yeah.
That's true. My grandmother used to always say, nothing that's good that happened after midnight, but open pocketbooks and open legs. Something like that. I don't know. I
Your
butchered it.
grandmother
But
probably had 18 kids. So what'd you do? Have all those at 4 in the afternoon, Grandma? Is that what you did?
I'm not going to put my grandma's business in the street because she will come for me.
Them old people that respectability shit, go on with that,
I
Grandma.
know. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But I thought it was
Sucking
funny.
dick didn't start in the 90s.
I definitely did.
It started. Ain't no new
They
shit.
were doing it a long time ago because they had birth control, so they were doing anything and everything.
Right. Anal was all that.
They was right.
Yeah. It was,
Maybe I'll ask her. I don't know.
yeah. She's on that respectability shit. She ain't gonna tell you nothing.
It's true. So anyway, we just jump right in, but I wanted to do one of those like intros and sing all your accolades and things
all
like
that.
that. Okay, I wrote
I'll
them
listen to
down.
you.
Okay, so this is from your bio. So
All right, online?
yeah,
Okay.
is there more stuff that I need to add at the end? Maybe you.
It probably will, because that probably needs to be updated.
Aw, Pat.
No, not updated like 3-4 years ago.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah. I've
All
done
right.
some things.
Yes, that's true. So, okay, so you did a bunch of amazing stuff on BET,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then in Vegas, which I still haven't been. Do you like Vegas?
I'm one of those people that I love shows, so live shows, and that's the only thing Vegas can do for me is the live shows thing, because I don't gamble ever.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Crap stable?
Yeah.
Crap stable?
I've gambled with young women and late at
And
night.
always the
And I'm like,
gamble, yes.
what bump is this? No, okay. Yeah, in that way I have gambled, but that's the only way I've gambled.
It's a different type of gamble.
Yeah.
But that usually, the house always wins when you do that, though.
I hope I'm the house.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Because you
okay.
said young women, so you have the experience. So
Right,
yes,
right.
right. So, in Vegas, you won the comedy festival, and you were named the best female comic.
At Las Vegas Comedy Festival, absolutely.
That's amazing. So they called you on stage, back on stage, and you're like, you won. Was it like
Actually,
Miss
this is the
America kind of thing?
This is the
or-
crazy part, which was the festival until you win or whatever. So you were paying. They gave you a hotel and whatever. So,
Mhm.
but the day of the announcements or whatever, they didn't pay for that day. So you could stay over or whatever if you wanted to. So
Right.
whatever reason, I was done. So I left that morning, and when I got back to Atlanta, I found out that I won the festival, and
What?
actually they were mad at me that because I didn't stay. I was
Because
like,
I was like, you didn't get to celebrate, or
no, I didn't. I did. I just it was just in a pamphlet. So yeah, but I think that was the craziness of that festival. But that's a lot of festivals anyway that they start out like that. They don't, if they had to pay everybody's, way and all that, it could get really expensive. So I didn't know I even
I
won.
don't know about that, Pat. They got some money in Vegas.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
Vegas
Yeah.
is not hurting for cash. I mean,
Yeah, but what the house always
Right.
wins. Yeah,
Right.
they keep that money.
Yeah.
They keep
You're
that money.
right. That's true. So, you were on Comedy Central's Jamie Foxx Laugh-A-Palooza. Am I saying that right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my Jamie Foxx story?
Please tell me your
So-
Jamie Foxx story.
So we taping for that, and it's only like 3 women that taped that whole thing, and it's out of maybe 10 comics. So it's 3 of us, and so we were sharing a dressing room. And Jamie Foxx, there wasn't a mirror in the male dressing room, so we had the full length mirror. So he came in to get pretty, and then he decided while he was in there, he was in the restroom part of the dressing room that he wanted to use the restroom, and so it was not a door on the dressing room, and then so he was about to pull out, and I was like, and he was right in front of me, and I'm saying to myself, let me see what $1 million dick look like. I want to see what this is. Let me see what this $1 million dick look like. And so it's just something, I guess, when you know somebody is watching you and he just happens to turn around and look at
felt
me.
them eyes.
Yeah. And then he moved on to another stall. And I was like,
man.
Yeah.
You should have did creep look.
Yeah. That was my Jamie. Almost saw $1 million penis story.
That's amazing. Oh, I couldn't imagine it just being around. Just like Jamie Foxx. I mean, do you just act normal? Everybody too cool?
Well, he's in our business. You know what I'm saying? He's in our business. So it's, he know he's at another level than you are. But what he does is like magicians. Like his magic, I know the tricks. I know he's very good at what he does. And he has another even level of his genius and his brilliance that, he brought to comedy, and that makes him so good as being an actor and a performer. But yeah, we know the tricks, and so you appreciate him, you are inspired by him, but you're not. I'm not anyway awed by him. I tell you who I went groupie for though is Chris Rock. The first time I met Chris Rock, I couldn't even say my name.
Really?
I was like. Really? And after I left, I was like, "What the fuck?
Wow!"
Not Chris Rock. But Chris Rock has always been in my top 5 as one of the best comics that I really admire, and I look at his work and his body of work, and I look at him like, "Wow, yeah. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Of course,
yeah.
Of course.
No, but I'm just saying that's what you want to aspire to. Somebody that does their craft at such a high level that makes you want to climb the mountain.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that was
amazing.
him for me.
How did you meet him? What was the context?
He was he was working on his album Kill the Messenger. So he was in Atlanta, and I was lived in Atlanta for a long time. And
I hear an accent. I know you live somewhere.
Yeah, I live
south of Mason-Dixon. Somewhere.
Yeah. Religion and guns. That's us. And so he was, and I was hosting at this comedy club, and it was a black comedy club, and I would host there every week, and I was their house MC. And so he came in, and he only wanted to work on his jokes, so he didn't advertise at all. So anybody that came just happened to see him because he was just working on jokes, and he knew he couldn't advertise because people would have an expectation, and so he was working these jokes out. So I watched him every night. It was 3 nights. I think he did 6 shows, and just how he changed it up every little words and metaphors just to see what works, what got the best response. It was really amazing. It was a good time. And so at the end, after his last show, all the Atlanta comics, he had said that he would meet everybody. So this long line of comics, and we came through and we shook his hand and said hello and whatever. And he's a really shy dude.
Really?
Extremely shy. I'm shy too, to a certain degree, but not him shy. He's shy, like
really?
Yeah, he's a really shy dude.
I would never, ever suspect that.
Yeah, but that's what it's easy to talk to an audience. It's very.
Is it?
It's easier, in my opinion. From
you have that performance bug. I definitely don't have that. So this is a lot for me here. But
yeah,
I mean, I would love it, but I couldn't imagine.
See somebody's eyes looking at you. That can steal your soul right there.
Right.
Yeah, but audience, you don't have to. You just talk over them. You don't even have to look at them.
Right.
You're really talking to an empty space, and then when they hear laughter, like, oh, they like it. That's all.
And that's what you do.
No, I think I'm more. I engage more than he does on stage. That's just the nature of who I am. But I don't automatically do that. I have to be comfortable, and what makes me comfortable might be different things, because also things can make me uncomfortable. And but I'm more engaged than he is. But he's definitely shy, very shy.
Really? Wow.
And now I think that's also lends itself to a little bit of his awkwardness.
You think he's awkward on stage?
No, not on stage.
Oh, okay.
And just like he has some awkwardness about him. Yeah, he does.
I don't see. That's the thing. You know the trick.
Yeah,
you see it, right? You see behind the curtain. I don't see any of that.
Yeah, he's slight.
I just see him goes, they spinning, nigga, they spinning. I just see that, and I'm just like, that's so damn funny. Like, you know?
Yeah, but he wouldn't be the dude at school that you like. Oh, he's major cool.
You're right.
Nah, ain't nobody following. His walk or how he carries himself.
True.
No, yeah,
it's true.
It's his talent to be funny.
Right.
Mhm.
Wait. Back to you. Wait. Okay. We got it.
Fuck all that, Chris. Listen, you ain't on the podcast.
And you do the Foxhole on satellite? Or you
I
did?
don't know what that sounds like a euphemism for something. No, I don't. I don't know what you heard.
That's Jamie Foxx's Foxhole. That's his channel.
Well, yeah, that's his channel. That he plays my comedy all the time on the Foxhole.
Yes.
So he plays me quite.
Okay.
He gives me a lot of love on the Foxhole.
I listen to it often.
Mhm.
I love that channel.
Yeah.
Because it's like black and brown comedians. Even though they say he plays all different races, I haven't really heard anybody that stuff like that. I don't know. Listen, Programberg don't come after me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I turn on my car and I push that channel on here, black and brown folk.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, which is amazing. I think we can have our own space and not apologize for it. That's okay.
Right, exactly. Right. So yeah, I'm beholden to him for that. He definitely plays my stuff a lot.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Okay. And then there's other stuff, but I want to talk about the movie you did, Whitewater. Tell me.
They just played it at the African Film Festival here in New York, which was really great to see myself again and have and actually in the audience with people that are being affected by it at the same time I am. That was really good. But it was a great opportunity. And I did a movie before. It's called Somebody's, and it was the same director, and he liked me in Somebody's. I played somebody's auntie, and just a really wisecracking auntie, and he just loved that energy. And so he said, if I ever get another opportunity to put you in a movie, I'm gonna do that. So he directed this movie that was written. It was based on a true story about a little kid that wanted to drink out of the white water fountain in Alabama during the 50s. Or it may have been the early 60s. I'm not real sure on that. So we filmed in Alabama. It was a great opportunity for me, and it I looked hot too.
Yes, you did. I saw it. I was looking like,
I was girl hot.
Yes, you filmed it all the way up.
Yeah, I did.
Pearls and dress and everything.
AGs were all on me. Get off me, son. This dress comes off. You ain't gonna like that. Get off me.
This is just for show.
This is for show. Right. Well, I'm actually from the Midwest. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. And
that sounds like the South to me. I'm like, if it's not New York or California or Florida, I'm like the South.
I always say Missouri is the South because they segregated too. I mean, they were segregationists too. They were going to succeed from the Union when all the Union when all the Southern states were going to succeed. So in my mind, their frame of mind is very Southern. But the South, the weather, it got me immediately. I got a scholarship. I played basketball in college.
You're a sporty lesbian.
I am one of those. I am actually a genuinely athletic, love sports to death.
Awesome.
Yeah, and highly competitive with my sports too. Yeah, so
when we play this game in a minute, I want to see. Okay,
it's all luck, I'm gonna start beating my chest. I'm throwing these dice.
Listen.
All right, I ain't gonna get crazy with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I played basketball in college and
basketball. Okay.
Basketball and tennis in college, and so I went to South Carolina.
You was a running fool, huh?
Yeah.
Because you got to run for this. You got to run for basketball.
Yeah. See how you are. You're only looking at the the hard parts of things. It's like it's
what else you gonna do in tennis besides run?
But
what you gonna do in basketball? You gotta run down the court. You gotta run back down the court.
I'm just telling you, you don't even think about it. It's so funny when people say that because as a participant, you don't think about the running. You just think about you competing.
You don't think about the running?
No, you don't. Because I mean, you were in great shape. You toss a nick off my ass. I was in such great shape. Yeah. So you don't even think about that. Running is nothing. Yeah, not running is nothing.
Do you still run now?
No, I have a ankle issue, but I do work out.
Okay.
I'm
CrossFit or something.
Yeah, I do weight training and I do CrossFit. I do CrossFit. Actually, high impact sports.
So, I want to talk about geeky stuff because that's what my show is about. It's about
let's talk
geeky stuff. So, if you could pick to sleep with a woman who is a super villain or a super heroine. Right now, like heroin, but like heroin, you know.
Right.
What would you pick?
Wow. I just I gotta go with the bad girl.
Yeah.
The bad girl.
For the villains.
Yeah, it's a little bit of crazy in that. And that little bit of crazy is also that element of unpredictable, which makes shit live.
Well, this is what I'll say. most villains will tell you their plan before they execute their plan. They'll be like, and I'm going to do all of these things. So they like do this.
Yeah, but also too the villains, their fuses are really short. So like, you bring them some type of bad news or something didn't work out the way, so you could feel the brunt of that, the pain of their their disappointment. So that's what I mean more to, like that crazy.
Yes.
That something didn't happen the way they wanted it to, that the plan didn't work out.
That's right.
That crazy.
That's right. Gotta try again. Hashtag team villain.
Team villain.
All right. So, favorite superhero or favorite villain? If you could think of one. Marvel, DC.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if that's so much. I love Catwoman. Catwoman is sexy as fuck.
Yes.
Oh, in the outfit, but I don't know if I like her for so much of what she brought to it. I mean, wow, it was just so sensual, so animal, so yeah.
Graceful. Cats are very graceful.
Cats are. Absolutely. I actually fell in love with a cat about 4 years ago, and I had no experience with cats whatsoever. Yeah. So, yeah, Catwoman. Absolutely.
Good job. Hashtag team villain once again. Okay, so
was Catwoman a villain? I thought
yes, absolutely. Catwoman's a villain. She was a villain of Batman.
But I thought she came to help in just in her own kind of way, that
maybe if she was getting that coin, but she's a villain. 100%.
Really? I thought when I did the last movie that she did, who was that? Anne Hathaway that played Catwoman, and she was not the villain in the movie,
Let me
right?
I'm not about the movies, but in the comics, Catwoman is the villain.
Okay. Then I don't have. I can't even discuss that with you because you are more learned than I am.
All right, so you ready to play?
Hell yeah, let's do this.
So the way this works, right? So I play a lot of tabletop games, and I'm not going to try to explain that right now, but so the way it works is before you can do anything when you're playing a tabletop game, you have to roll one of these dice, right?
Okay.
And they all signify different things you can do. But one of the most important dice on this table is the D20, and this is the D20. Obviously, it's dice. There's 20 sides to it.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
It's D20, right? So this dice signifies whether you can do anything. So if I want to ask you a question, I would have to roll it and have to get over a certain number, right?
Okay.
Before I'm allowed to do any kind of action on a tabletop game. That's how my world works, right? So the D20 can be a very cruel mistress, right? Because whenever you want to kill the dragon,
I would date her, whoever she is. I would date her, buy her leather. Right.
Latex,
come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Whenever you want to do something, you have to roll it. And usually you have to get over an 11 to be able to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Right? And if you get less than 11, nothing will happen.
Right.
Right? Or you're a dungeon master, whoever is running your game to do something to you. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I want to work with you, I want to do something I named it, is called D20 Get to Know Me. Yeah,
okay.
I made it up myself. Woohoo. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these other dice aside. Thank you. We're going to put this aside. So I have some questions that I wrote. I didn't get to write all of them because that's the way the world is. You never have time to do what you want, right?
Right.
You're going to roll. And if you get over an 11, you get to ask me one of these embarrassing questions.
All right.
But if you get under 11, I get to ask you one of these embarrassing questions.
Well, I don't want to use your dice, so let me look at my D20.
I was like, what? I'm going to lose it. Oh, I'm gullible. Okay. All right, you ready?
These trick dice.
No, these are my actual dice. I play tabletop.
Yeah. Trick dice. They don't ever do it under 11.
All right. Oh, you got a 6. I get to ask you a question, which is really good for my show because you're the guest.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
That's my favorite number, 6.
Oh, see that? That's kismet. You see?
Mm-hmm.
If your life was made into a movie right now, right? Who would play you? And you can play yourself.
No, I wouldn't want to play myself.
Who would play you?
Is Kevin Hart busy?
He definitely is busy.
I would love to see Kerry Washington butch it up a little bit.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
Yeah,
yes.
I would love to see her a little, because she still have a little sexy to it, but I would love to see how she butches it up
Some
a little
cornrows.
I never did cornrows.
No?
Well, I did. I'm
You
sorry.
played basketball.
No, but I had
Ponytail.
No, it was
Shaved head?
No, it was braids and stuff like that too. But I don't think I did cornrows specifically, but I did do them in grade school and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Kerry Washington.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, Kerry Washington.
She has to get a really good accent. She has to get an accent coach and get that southern twang.
Yeah. Do I have it? Is it heavy?
Yes.
Wow. Don't sugarcoat that.
But it's fine though, because I'm a New York snob. So any kind of accent, and I also like accents. So any kind of accent, I'm like, ooh,
You
that's
picking
really
it up?
cute.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, love.
Well,
now that's hot to me. Just seeing Kerry Washington. I
give
love
you
flannel, some Timbs.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Pat, thanks for coming to my show.
That was it?
Yeah. Thanks for
Ask
coming.
you a question.
Okay, you want to? All right. Well, all right. I'll roll.
Let me see.
No, I'm not gonna roll. Nope.
Wow.
You.
I gotta see the questions.
Well, flip through.
I am.
Okay.
You rolled them.
I did. It was a 2. I tried to change it, but it was a 2.
No, so we're just gonna ask you a question.
Okay. Oh dear. And I wrote these questions not thinking that I was gonna have to ask
okay.
them.
I like this. Have you ever indulged in phone sex?
Yes, of course.
Are you good at it?
I don't know.
Because I find that
No idea.
women that are really confident are really good at it.
Well,
And I, because I travel and I've had a few women that I love to do that with. I mean, yes. Oh, it's so fucking hot.
I believe it.
Yeah, I love that. And if you if you have no fear of like
saying anything.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Guess what? You answered another question and I didn't have to do it.
Nice. Call me if you
Okay, so thanks for coming. This has been super
Thank you
fun.
for having me. It was been great. Thank you.
And tell people your Twitters and your Instagrams and all that stuff.
Can I plug this?
Yes, please.
My 1 hour comedy special is coming out in May.
Yes.
I taped it December 11th, so it's dropping in May. And I want everybody, please subscribe to my website. That way you'll know exactly when the release date is. My website is comedianpatbrown.com. Comedian Pat Brown. Pat Brown. You see how easy that is?
Get it?
Don't come up to me and like tap black. No. Don't mess it up. ComedianPatBrown.com. Please subscribe. And all things Comedian Pat Brown. You'll see my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those things on my website. So please do that. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
This has been fun.
Go to gomag.com. And I have a Twitter, but I can't remember right now. I'll get it together for the next show. And can you say one thing for me?
Yeah.
Can you say, so say we all?
So say we all?
Yes! It's my PSG. All the geeks will get it. Yay! She did it. Wonderful. All right. Bye.
See you guys.